Hello, my name is Anna Feya, and when I'm not working on my tan at places like this, I work for a company named Roman Stone. At Roman Stone, our passion is making things out of concrete, and I hope I can make you equally passionate about a new design in temporary concrete barriers that are sweeping the country. What makes us so excited about concrete barrier? Well, let me ask you this. You know what's cooler than a day at the ocean? Using one of our new products that not only saves you time and money, but looks better too. And who doesn't like to save time and money and look better while you're at it? But now, to better help you understand this amazing innovation, let's take you inside the world of temporary barriers, often known as Jersey barrier. For this, I'll turn you over to our narrator, who is an expert in this field. But remember the term JJ hooks. You'll be hearing this term throughout his narration. It is the name of the proprietary technology developed by the bright people at Easy-Set that makes our product so good. I'll see you later after you get a first-rate tour of our plant and the jobs we have done using this great improvement in barrier design.
Roman Stone is nestled on 9 acres in Northeast Bay Shore, right in the center of Long Island. A strategic location for getting barrier to jobs either on Long Island or in any of the 5 boroughs of New York City, or even parts of eastern and northern New Jersey. Its 35,000 square foot facility is NPCA certified for quality assurance and has been serving the construction industry for 100 years. As mentioned by Roman Stone's barrier sales manager and executive assistant, Anna Feya, the most important factor in our barriers is the proprietary JJ Hooks connection system developed by Easy-Set worldwide. To better understand this, let's take a look at how the more traditional keyed type barrier looks. Here we see some barrier that was used on the same project we will be showing you. Notice the rusty looking connection keys and how uneven the tops of the barrier are? Now, take a look at the Roman Stone temporary barrier on the same job, but with the proprietary JJ Hooks connection system by Easy-Set. Notice the clean line and how aesthetically pleasing they are to the eye, and the total absence of any extra hardware. How can we do the same job, but with less parts while ensuring driver safety? It's all in the design. To start with, let's see how they are made. If you notice, the J-hooks at the ends are actually integrated into the entire reinforcement schedule that goes into each barrier. This makes them extremely strong and protected against being loosened or knocked off. As we are an NPCA certified plant, besides the rebar and other steel meeting their strict DOT specifications, our concrete is typically a 5,000 psi mix that is also quality checked before being poured into our forms. In addition, our barriers have what is called a born-on tag, which is cast into every piece and highly visible to the inspector's eye. It shows when and where each piece was manufactured in accordance with NYS-DOT specification section 619-2.12. This ensures that Roman Stone Barrier is in complete compliance with their new quality assurance program that takes effect on January 1, 2015. Once the barriers are poured and fully cured, they are ready for delivery on either our flatbed truck or our boom trucks, which can facilitate projects where the customer needs us to either offload at the job site or offload and set the barrier in place. In this case, the customer will have a crane on site to unload and set. Our trucks can handle between 6 and 8 pieces of 20-foot barriers per load. Let's follow our truck to a typical installation we had on NYS Route 347 in Smithtown, New York. As the trucker arrives, they are guided towards the area adjacent to the median where the barrier will be offloaded and set in place. Notice the ease in which each barrier is placed into position. As each is let down, it automatically gets locked into place by the extended JJ hook system. It took only about 17 minutes to unload this truck from start to finish. That's 8 barrier sections for a total of 160 feet. That's almost 10 feet per minute or 600 feet per hour. That means you could lay a mile of our JJ Hooks barrier in a little over an 8-hour shift. Just to review the benefits of the J.J. Hooks temporary barriers by Easy-Set. 1. They have self-aligning hooks that make connecting quicker and smoother. 2. There are no connection keys that could get stuck, bent, or stolen. 3. One barrier can be removed without disturbing adjacent barriers. 4. Safer, as employee hands are out of harm's way during connections. 5. They can form a tighter turning radius when needed and look neater. Now that you know the benefits, think of the problems we eliminate that could be experienced when using more traditional barrier with connection keys. 1. Extra cost and hassle to buy connection hardware. 2. The time and labor to install connection keys or repair bent keys. 3. Danger to laborers' hands when trying to align keyholes or lifting heavy keys. 4. Lost, bent, or stolen hardware and the need for periodic checks for them. 5. Rusty-looking connections that destroy the simplicity of the barrier design. The bottom line, the Roman Stone J.J. Hooks temporary barrier system is the best choice. It meets and exceeds DOT and National Highway Road tests, known as the NCHRP-350 test level requirements. As we say around here, if it's J.J. Hooked, you know it is secure. Here to tell you about their experiences is Alberto de los Santos, project engineer for Grace Industries of New York on our Route 347 job.
My name is Alberto de los Santos, and I am a project engineer for Grace Industries. I have been working in the construction industry for over 12 years. Our project on Route 347 was unique in that it required a higher than usual commitment to efficiency and quality due to some of the sensitive issues surrounding the project. For one thing, it was a project that was on the planning stages for many years because of the complexity of the job. One concern was its proximity to state and county offices and parks, as well as a newly installed 911 memorial. So besides being a highly visible location and one used by both pedestrians and bicyclists, the highway itself had become a highly used alternate route to the Long Island Expressway, creating the need to keep traffic congestion to a minimum. So we needed our vendors to remain sensitive to these issues and cooperate fully with our plans. I have to say the Roman Stone and their J.J. Hooks barrier made the job go quicker and easier and reduce the negative impact that road construction can have on the public and the adjoining landscape. We would definitely consider using Roman Stone again and highly recommend their products and services.
Another service Roman Stone and all J.J. Hooks supported manufacturers offer is we can cast threaded inserts into the top of the barrier. This helps when you have to attach any of the large variety of items that go atop them, such as lights, reflectors, etc. We also can cast post holes for fence posts and light poles. Your salesperson would be happy to help you with any requirements you have. Just ask. The Roman Stone and J.J. Hooks advantages. 1. Faster and safer to install, almost 600 feet per hour. 2. Cheaper to buy, cheaper to install. 3. No extra hardware needed. Meets or exceeds 1. NYS DOT Standard Specification 619-2.12 and 2. NCHRP-350. Test Level 3, crash tested. Options. 1. Inserts that accessories can easily be mounted to. 2. Any length, transition, or finish. 3. Rentals, if also desired. 4. Offloading and setting at job site by our truck. And don't forget, we not only deliver, offload, and set barrier, but if purchasing barrier is not a viable option for your project, we also offer rentals at considerable savings. Our agents would be happy to discuss what plan works best for you. Speaking of our agents, let's turn the show back to our very knowledgeable agent, Anna Faia.
So whether your project calls for worker protection, the use of temporary barrier, or structures of a more permanent or architectural nature, Roman Stone and J.J. Hooks should be your choice. We can do varied lengths, tapered, transition, and color stained. Remember, nothing beats the time that our temporary barriers can be easily set in comparison to older, more traditional designs, which translates to saving you valuable time and money. Furthermore, this design keeps the risk of damage, barrier, or personal injury to a minimum during installation. On behalf of all of us at Roman Stone and Easy Set Industries, thank you for letting us show you why we are the better choice for barrier of any sort. We hope you will make us your choice for your next job. For more information, you can call us at 631-667-0566 or visit our website at www.romanstoneco.com. Or for J.J. Hook supplier near you, go to www.easyset.com. For Roman Stone, I'm Anna Fea.